Wednesday morning, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, not really, but we're up and we're moving. It's about 7:30 in the a.m. It's like 7:45 in the a.m. And we're starting off to a good day, unlike yesterday. So yesterday you did not see me because I did not go to the gym. And not because I didn't want to, but because I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Yesterday, first thing in the morning, I was up and headed to my commissary kitchen because my water heater broke. So I had to get that repaired because I had my health inspection yesterday. And then I ran out of time, so I drove into Montpelier to get my trailer registered so I can get that done. And then I went back to work on the water heater, and I had to do a couple of trips back and forth. Kenyon's buying extra things I had to need, go to my house, pick up some batteries, pick up the igniter, so on and so forth, and so on 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 and so on. So it was a little bit rough yesterday. But got the health inspection. $10 barbecue is officially open for business. Well, I guess we're technically not open because I'm driving to the gym. But I am legally able to start and go, so we got that all done. And then today I woke up to them saying that my oven and all my equipment was being delivered today when it was supposed to be delivered until tomorrow, and tomorrow is going to be a pain in the ass, so it's great that it's being delivered today. Fairly early, fit into my schedule. I don't know what's going on, like stars are aligning. So by this time next week, I'm going to be cooking. I want to be going, going to be getting gone and going and doing, so yeah. But fuck, today is chest day. Yesterday was supposed to be chest day, and I'm not skipping a day. I'm going into Sunday because I believe that Sunday, we're going to do measurements and check-ins and some posing, because we'll be ending the first block of Creeping Death, and we have 2 more blocks to go. April and May. And then we change focus into fat loss, conditioning, so on and so forth. So, I was so excited about getting out of the house this morning, I totally forgot to print off what I'm supposed to be doing. So, no clue. So I'll look it up online before I get there. Morgan sent it to me in an email, so I always have it readily accessible, and usually I just take a snapshot of it so I can click back and forth pretty quickly. But yeah, shoulder's been a little stiff the past few days, so I'm going to do a little extra work on that today. Not going to do beforehand cardio, but I am going to do afterwards cardio, and I was able to hit up 1,000 steps in under 15 minutes, so I think it was just over 13. So I'm going to shoot for 1,000 steps in under 12 minutes. Just quick, hard, intense cardio at the end. I'm not one for long extended cardio. When the weather is nice and the sun is out, I may do a little bit more. Come on, give me a parking space. Why are you not giving me a parking space? Jesus Christ, these people suck at parking. So it looks like I'm going to have to park elsewhere. Is that Stu? No, that's not Stu. I was about to say Stu's parked over in the wrong parking place. But he's not. He's okay. Alright, so, we'll go park over yonder, and I will be back. Alright, we're getting started. We're hitting up slide incline dumbbell presses. 4 sets of 8. Gotta keep going up and wait if I can. So far, it's feeling pretty good. Shoulder's feeling a little bit off, so I'm going to keep that in mind. Yeah, we go for it. All right, we're on to the last set. And I really haven't increased the weight because I am feeling in my shoulders. It's not feeling painful, but it's feeling twingy, if that makes sense to anybody. It's a little aggravating more than painful. I've changed my elbow position a little bit. Starting out for a set. Incline, bench press, nothing new fucking here. But we're going to lower this. Slowly get a nice little pause and then up. We're only doing 3 sets of 6. So we're trying to increase weight and kind of go heavy. Last set, and I did not increase this weight on this set because last set I was struggling a little bit. So here you go, last 6. Ooh. That was good. All right, so we're going into hex press. Ooh, hex press, there we go. And we're doing a cluster set. So working towards failure for 8, 45-second rest, and then go again for 4 sets of that. So next up, we're moving into machine flies. Nothing super spectacular to watch here, except for the fact that, and you saw this last week, I think, we're doing a 30-second hold in the stretch position, or as long as I could possibly hold it. So let's get after it. 20 seconds. 3 more sets of that. Fucking head's going to blow up here, you know, you're sitting. All right, we're on to 4 set. And I'm not able to get the 30 seconds on the stretch position, but I've been getting 20. So I'll take it when I really press myself to do it. This set. I don't quite know if that was 30, but me counting in my head, it was 30, so I'll take it. Alright, so we may remember from last week the dumbbell swings, which, as much as I didn't think they would do anything, they really hit those rear delts. But we're doing 4 sets of 30. You definitely start feeling those, but not letting the weights touch. Swinging them out, 30 reps. We're supposed to be doing 2-minute rests, but I'm going to superset these with standing Y raises or 45-degree lateral raises to kind of build around that super spinatus, because I'm having those shoulder issues again. So I just want to build some extra strength and mobility in those shoulder joints. And for those of you who don't remember, these are pretty simple. It's just like doing, you're not doing a side lateral, you're not doing a front raise. It's about 45 degrees. We'll do 20 of these. And it's not a heavy weight, but just to build that. So we got 4 more rounds. This is the last set. I didn't record one of the sets because I'm doing 30 pretty boring reps. It's like watching me do calf raises for 6 reps. There's no fucking reason for it. Oh, oh my God. And even though it's not a ton of weight, it really, really starts to burn after a while. And then the final set. That's feeling really good. All right, next shoulder exercise. All right, so we got last shoulder exercise. Well, last two shoulder exercises. It's supposed to be seated banded. You know, I struggle bad because of the shoulder and the way my shoulder's feeling now. Don't want to even risk it. So back to the cable presses, which I find that I'm able to do with my shoulder, no problem. And then we're on a superset with another variation of the Y raises. I think I might actually try to push that weight up just a little bit. And for this variation of the Y raises, same exercises, but I'm going with a neutral grip as opposed to a pronated grip. Just to work that muscle in a little bit different direction. I won't show you all of those again. I'll probably show you just one more set, but a few more sets of the others. All right, third set. I said I was going to increase the weight, and I didn't. So now I did. I felt good. I'm not going to show you the Y raises on this one. All right, last set. Let's get after it. And I really am glad that I found these so I can get some, front delt work without really impacting that shoulder massively. Oh, that felt so good. And, moving on to the last set. See if that's a good. Oh, that's not good. We'll fucking lower that a little bit. There we go. Last set for reals this time of the Y raises. 20 of those. And it's feeling pretty good. Shoulder's feeling pretty good. They're nice and warm. Plenty of blood flowing to them. I don't know if it's sheer volume or changing to the neutral grip, but I'm definitely feeling a better burn than last time. So we are almost done. And the last thing we got is skull crushers. Oh shit, a little bit farther. And we've done these several different ways: incline, decline, flat. We got 3 more sets of those. Whew. All right, we're in a third set. I've gone up in weight from what I did last week. These are a little bit weird, but oh shit. But I do enjoy them. We are on to the last set. And this isn't much weight, I mean 35 pounds each, but definitely feeling it. I guess if you look at it, 35, I mean, I was usually doing around 75 pounds for my skull crusher, so appropriate, I guess. There we go, we're able to sit up that time. That's it. One more exercise and we're getting the fuck out of here. Well, one more exercise then cardio. Alright, so last exercise we got is overhead tricep extensions, and I did a couple test sets. Well, warm-ups we'll call them. Just to see where I'm at. That ought to be a good 4 sets. We're getting the last set in here. Feeling pretty good. Still got cardio to go, but that's okay. So, I don't know if I'll be able to get this recording in because my phone was down to 2% in the gym. So I have it plugged in. Hopefully it'll hold. And as you can tell, I'm out of breath, which hopefully proves to you that I do actually do cardio. I was shooting for 1,000 steps in 12 minutes. I just missed it. I did about 980 steps, give or take. I was on level 9, so I know level 9 doesn't do it. So level 10 is my goal, is my shot. That's what I need to shoot for. Cutting lane there, babe. What are you looking at me when you're fucking cutting corners? Jesus. You guys are looking at me like fucking shooting across the parking lot. You know, turning in. Right at a corner. It's fucking 90 degree. It's not, you know, just whoosh, shoot across it. So there's the police. Don't know what they're doing here. I think that's Berlin. No, that's Montpelier. Northfield doesn't really have a police department. We have one cop. So I believe Montpelier and Berlin help out from time to time until we get our police force revamped. Yeah. So I'm in a little bit of a rush because delivery driver just told me that he's on his way with my oven and my other wares, and I'm going to have stuff to do at the restaurant. I'm actually just going to get it all unloaded, and I'm going to go home, take a shower, and then go back later today because I have to put shelves together and all sorts of stuff. Anyways, fucking killer day. Great chest workout. Shoulder bothering me a little bit, so I'm going to pay that a little bit more attention making sure that I'm doing extra stretches, extra mobility and stability work on it. Really pushing myself. So I got to make sure that's stable. And I also just realized that because I pushed everything back this week, because of yesterday, that I'll be doing back day with Morgan instead of chest day. So that's good. I mean, get a little bit of a swippy swap there. Did I just say something from Dora? Swiper, no swiping? Swiffer, no swiftery? I don't know. Anyways, so I don't know if you knew this was a thing, but people have their toenails removed. And the only reason I bring that up is because, like, yesterday I ran into an old friend I haven't seen in a while, and he's, like, hobbling. I was like, you okay? And he's like, oh, I had my toenails removed. Like, a couple of toenails. And I was like, that's weird, but it's not the first time. Like, over the past month, I've heard about 2 or 3 different people doing it. So it's really freaking weird. That being said, I don't know that I want to have my toenails removed. I don't think I've ever been told that I have to have my toenails removed. I wonder why you would have to have your toenails removed. Anyways. So that's where I'm at. This is the 4th week of the Creeping Death 2, and next week we start a new block where it changes up the intensity. I won't say the frequency, but the intensity, the rep ranges, the set schemes, all that. Focus more on drop sets or whatever. But it's going to change up. It's still going to be intense. I've been loving this workout so far. And I can't wait to see what's in store for me next. And I don't read ahead, like I said, because, where's the fun in that? So, well, that's all I got for you. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you're enjoying everything. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, smash the notification bell so you get dinged every time I put up a new video, which is pretty much every day. Pretty much, not always. And I'll see you tomorrow. Keep grinding.